Guys, 2 days till Armageddon. I have one more car to show you that I'm bringing that I haven't even tested or driven yet. Boom. What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog, guys. We're 2 days out from Armageddon, and I got this car. Now, I wanted this car really bad because there's a lot of hype on this car slash truck. It's really a truck. Let me show you what it is, and then I'll tell you more about it. Actually, you can you already see it. It's right there. Oh, yes. Boom. The Outcast 4S. Guys, I am really digging the 4S power systems lately. I feel like 4S has so much power, it almost feels like a 6S. I was extremely impressed with the Mojave 4S, and this is the Outcast 4S. Now, what's weird is this is an Outcast, the other one's a Notorious 6S. They look almost exactly the same, but the reason why I wanted this one is because it's shorter, big tires, shorter wheelbase. It should do more flips and stunts, but this is gonna be an awesome truck. I'm super stoked to drive it. It does only have a 4S power system, but based on the Mojave 4S, that's really all you need. And because this is lighter and slightly smaller, it should be less prone to breakages. So I've never done a review on this car, so let's take a really quick look at the box panels. On the front, it has the really cool gray colorway with some really cool wooden side paneling. I wonder if it comes like that or if I have to put that on. It is a brushless 4S, ready to run Outcast 4x4 electric stunt truck. On the bottom, it has some of the features: metal center differential, steering with more clearance for stones. Interesting, I've never seen that one before. Rubber shielded bearings throughout. It comes with the S662 servo and then the 120 amp 4S ESC. Wow. In the picture, it shows that it has two connectors, so you can run two 2S batteries instead of one single 4S. I'm sure they have a single battery plug in there just in case you want to run one 4S. Well, here's some new stuff. New metal center differential, new chassis dirt drain, and new extended height dirt defenders. Assuming those are just the side covers. On the top, has more features. I won't read all these, but it has a lot of metal components. Does look like it's built to sustain a lot of impact. 20.28 inches long for more stability and control. But just like the Notorious, the tires look almost as big as the car. Like it's most of the car. On the side, it has the two different colorways. Now, there is a gunmetal color and a red color. I actually have the red Outcast, the 8S Outcast. And someone actually mentioned that I should have brought an 8S Outcast to the Armageddon event. Guys, there's no way I'm putting an 8S vehicle in my luggage. I mean, I guess I could, but that doesn't leave much room for more cars, which, yeah, I want to bring at least 3 cars. It has everything you need to complete except for a charging bag charger and a LiPo. I like how they included charging bag. On the other side, it shows what electronics are in here, and then the recommended battery and charger. I can't wait anymore, guys. Let's bust this thing open. Oh, beautiful. Look at it. It does have the wood paneling on the side right out of the box. Very cool. Oh, I love the weight. It's not like mega heavy. Oh, this thing's sick. Oh, my favorite part. Nothing like new RC cars. All right, let's take a look at what comes in the box. Of course, you get the beautiful truck. That's the truck in the gray colorway. It comes with the SLT remote, not the DX3, which we're not gonna be using this anyways because we are going to be binding it to my DX5C. In regards to the parts that it comes with, it looks like it comes with some preload spacers. And then this tool right here, I believe this is to do your shocks and also a wheel nut wrench maybe. But I know this tool is beneficial. See how it kind of shaped kind of weird? You need it for some stuff, so I'm going to keep that in my box. And then it comes with AA batteries, as always. That's good. And then your manual, and of course your Outcast car. Now let's take a look at the truck without the body on, because this thing is pretty freaking insane. Look at these dirt covers. Look how high this goes. It's like no dirt is going to get in there. It looks super cool. Now, because this is the 4S version, it does not come with a metal chassis. Some people may not like that. I actually do like that. I feel like the plastic chassis can flex a little bit more without bending. It does have this big solid chassis brace. I think that they're a lot tougher and more durable with the plastic chassis. And because it's plastic, it's not as heavy. I really like the weight of this truck. The ESC looks a lot smaller than the 6S ESC, which makes sense. Big old beefy turnbuckles here. These look like what come on my A-scale race vehicles. These shocks look beefy. They look more like an A-scale shock than a 10-scale shock. The drive shafts are not metal. They are plastic, however, they do look pretty solid. Maybe there's metal inside. Maybe they're plastic on the outside, metal inside. So they're probably pretty, yeah, see, it looks metal right there. They're probably pretty strong. I mean, we'll find out. The tires look like the Proline Badlands. These are called backflips. Same ones that come on the Notorious, but these actually, I don't think they're the exact same ones. I think the Notorious tires are bigger. Let me go grab one. That is the Notorious 6S wheel and tire. That is the Outcast 4S. So it is smaller. However, they do both use 17mm hexes, which is really cool. The other 4S vehicles I know on the market that compete with this don't have 17mm wheel nuts. That's nice. I like that. Really cool wheelie bar. Looks like a really robust wheelie bar too. This doesn't have any flex. Look at the rear bumper and wing. This wing is actually kind of small, but I guess you don't really need it too much. But wheelie bar is insane. You're going to be doing some really high wheelies with the wheelie bar mounted that high. On the front bumper, it does say Outcast. It says out. Oh, it says cast with a 4 as the A. That's pretty cool. Shock towers are plastic. That's not a problem until it's a problem. But if you look inside there, it looks like it's reinforced with that hexagon plastic, which is pretty strong. May or may not be a problem. We'll find out. I will be honest. I'm sure there are plenty of reviews on YouTube, but I have not personally watched any reviews on this truck yet. So we're going in with a completely unbiased review on this. But look, it is like a square. It is as long as it is wide. It actually is probably wider than it is long. That is pretty freaking sick. All right, let's get the ramp and send this thing. All right, we're about to run this thing. I was hoping this was gonna have better steering than the Notorious, but look at this servo saver. I mean, is that the servo giving? Like, how is this servo saver so weak? I mean, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's designed that way. That way you don't blow your servo. So I guess while we're moving, I guess we'll find out. While we're running, I'm sure it will turn just fine, but I have servos that I want to put in my Notorious and my Outcast 4S, so I might put those in before Arrmageddon. I might not, but the guys at Arrma actually already reached out. There is a solution to these, to the servo savers being loose, and hopefully I'll have it soon. All right, just like the Notorious, we're just gonna drive this thing, see how it feels, and then we're gonna take it easy. We're not gonna try to total this thing out. Oh, the throttle curve is very smooth. Like, I thought I was gonna, super smooth. I thought I was gonna like peel out as I was leaving, like instantly wheelie. But I feel like it's more linear. I really like that throttle curve. It does have a lot of brake. I'm gonna turn the brake down a little bit for the same reason why I turned the brake down on the Notorious, because I don't want to tap the brake and the car do like multiple front flips. It does steer okay. Has a little bit of push. See right there, almost hit the curb. I mean, if you slow down, it will turn no problem, but oh man, that is such a clean power delivery. I love it. All right, let's hit this ramp. All right, we're just gonna hit it easy here. Make sure we can level it. Looks like it's not doing anything crazy. The Notorious, it was way easier to do a backflip than just jump it normally. Oh my God, that was an accidental double backflip. When I left, it was rotating for a double backflip, and I was able to bring it back down. Here we go again. Was that a triple backflip on accident? Holy crap, you can totally send that thing. All right, let's see if we can control. I'm gonna trim it a little bit. Let's see if we can control a double backflip. That was a controlled single backflip. Uh-oh, we got some spectators, but this is okay. We'll control a double backflip here. Very nice, man. It's very controllable. I really like that. I can't believe we controlled a triple backflip just then. All right, I'm gonna give you guys my 2 cents as we're driving it here. First off, the servo saver it's just too loose. I feel like I keep trimming it to get it to go straight, but I don't think it's the servo. I think the servo saver just gives that much. Again, I understand why they do it, but it kind of sucks. Ooh, that was a rough landing. The battery straps, they're not bad. They actually mount really, really clean. but they're kind of confusing. I know that sounds weird, but the way it works is you actually run the wires under the battery straps, and the battery straps have this big plastic piece. It's not typical that I've seen. Ooh, that was a low double backflip. It's not typical that I've seen on cars in the past. Once you figure it out, it looks really good, but it is kind of strange. Other than that, like, I'll be honest, I think this does more controllable flips than the Notorious. It's very comparable. When it comes to speed, I don't think you're gonna see much of a difference between the Notorious and this thing. The Outcast 4S and Notorious, like seriously, they're both crazy fast. All of them are on the edge of control, which is fun, right? It makes it where it's kind of a gamble to drive it, but they're durable. Ugh. I was hoping I wasn't gonna flip over. I'll say this one doesn't land as smooth, I guess because it's not as big and heavy. It's not as forgiving on the landings as the Notorious. The Notorious, I feel like I can get the landing wrong and it'd be okay. As you saw that one jump where I just completely caught the front bumper. Ooh, that didn't sound good. I hit that one pretty hard. I mean, that didn't break. I mean, it landed pretty hard on one corner. Looking at the back bumper. No, it doesn't even look slightly tweaked. That's actually pretty impressive. But again, it's definitely controllable. I do feel like the Notorious is a little bit better on stunts. I feel like it rotates a little bit slower, so it's a little bit easier to control. You can correct if you need to. You have more time to correct, but because this one rotates faster, you can do more flips with this thing. Oh man, so much fun. Okay, we're not gonna push it. This one's coming to Arrmageddon with us. This thing's freaking awesome. Well, that's a wrap, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.